So walking and talking. Here we go, guys. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to me and my shadow. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a Sunday morning. Beautiful day. Hope everybody survived the time change. I should have been going about 20 minutes ago, but got everything all set up to go and realized that I didn't have an SD card in my GoPro. So obviously we got started a little bit later than I would have liked. Hope this video is finding everybody well today. We're going to go for a little Sunday morning ride. Family's still asleep, but not me. Love having days like this where I don't really have any work to do. All these, if you look at my TPMS, all these temperature changes that we've been having down here have played havoc on the air pressure. So we'll ride for a little while and we'll see how it looks. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about camping and stuff. And I know I've probably been driving all my subscribers nuts by asking you guys a bunch of questions about two-up riding and all that. And I've come to the conclusion that it can be done, so I'll quit asking you guys. And I've also come to the conclusion that I don't have my chin strap on. Oh my goodness. I was all ready to go and everything, and then I realized that I didn't have a SD card in. So I had to take everything back off. See if I can do this with my gloves on. Let's see here now. I'm gonna have to take at least one off. Life used to be so much simpler before I started YouTubing. Just get on the bike and ride. I didn't have to worry about audio, video, camera angles, all that good stuff. Alright, now we're ready. And we need to turn our fuel on, Tim. There we go. Works better with fuel on, doesn't it? So I've come to the conclusion that two-up riding can be done, and instead of just talking about it and asking you guys a bunch of questions about it and stuff like that, I'm just going to do it. Alright? Watch out, Mr. Squirrel. Ah! He was brave. Did you see that? He was like staring me down. Crazy ass squirrel. So shout outs. A definite shout out to a channel I believe that you guys should all watch. Lucky Aces Riding. Rider? Lucky Aces Riding? Rider? I'm sorry, my friend. If I didn't get that right. Anyway, I will, in the description below, I'll go ahead and post a link to his channel. You guys ought to go check him out. He's got a great channel. He's a fellow shadow rider. And he's so helpful with me as far as doing editing. I am not the technical type of person And old Lucky Aces, man, you rock. He sent me basically a tutorial. He took the time out of his day to send me a tutorial and to kind of show this old idiot how to run some new technology. And so for that, I am greatly appreciative. Cannot tell you how appreciative. You rock, man. Another person I want to shout out, it's not a new channel. It's a relatively, well, it's new to me. Let's put it that way. I know he said that he's been recording for a couple of years now, and he's awesome. I like people that are not afraid to say what they feel and to voice their opinions. And if you like that sort of thing, you ought to check out Tuba Billy. Tuba Billy is, well, he does excellent vlogs. And I don't know, I mean, he does get political and he does speak his mind. So if you like that sort of thing and you like to hear what I feel is excellent commentary on just today's current events and things like that, then go check him out. You know, I've always felt that, honestly, dissenting opinions are important. I know in this day and age that having a opinion that's not the popular opinion can, well, it can create issues as far as, oh, I don't know, getting canceled or all this other stuff. And Tuba Billy just doesn't seem to care about any of that. Tuba Billy just decides that he's going to speak his mind, and I really appreciate that. You know, you don't always have to agree with somebody, you know, on the political front and things like that. As far as that goes, I think it's really important to kind of view both sides and then make an informed decision on your own. I am not political. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I'm more into motorcycles now. But if you like that sort of thing, go check him out. He's got an excellent channel. We're going to go check out this little park over here, guys. Which means I need to do a U-turn here. So camping. Definitely. I need to get a bunch of stuff. I need to get a tent. I need to get a sleeping bag. I need to get a cooking set. There's just all kinds of stuff I need to get, man. So if you have any suggestions or opinions in regards to that sort of thing, hit me up and let me know. If you guys are experienced moto campers and you know, do enjoy that sort of thing. I am a fresh newbie, so it ought to be very interesting when I do actually go out and do some camping. Like I mentioned in previous videos, this is the time of year to do camping here in Texas anyway. It's cooled down. And to be honest with you guys, I kind of got ruined on camping. We'll talk about that story in just a little bit. So on the camping front, well, I've been trying to maybe convince my wife to go with me, but I don't know. I guess roughing it is really not for her. She said, there's no way I'm going to sleep on the ground. I said, but what if I get you a cot? She said, Tim, how are you going to carry all that on your motorcycle? So it looks like it'll just be us doing the camping. Me and 350 of you. Hope that I'm kind of excited about it. I'm still looking for recommendations on tents. Let me flip you around so you have to look at my ugly mug. I'm still looking for recommendations on tents, and I'm looking for recommendations on sleeping bags, camping gear, cook sets. Now, I have been watching a few camping videos, and I have found that there's quite a bit to be learned about the art of camping. And I don't know anything about it. I'm a newbie. I'm a novice. Boy, it'd be kind of spooky down here at night. Check that out. I don't know if that comes through good on the camera or not, but all these trees. Should come down here on Halloween. Anyway, just a short little video. I'm going to take a little nature walk and see what this park has to offer. I wonder if you could camp down here. I suppose stealth camping or whatever they call it. Do you guys like stealth camping? But I just think it'd be really awesome to find some places nearby that have some really cool campsites. Maybe by a lake, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. So I did promise you guys a camping story. And the reason I've been turned off from camping forever and a day is because I was in the military and I did quite a bit of camping in the military. And I always swore to myself that I would never camp again. I said for years, my idea of camping is a hotel room with an ice machine, a comfortable bed, and air conditioning. When you're in the military and you choose the specialty that I chose, which was infantry, well, you get a lot of camping in. Man, guys, here I thought I'd get to this park and I'd be like by myself. I'm not good at YouTubing or filming in public, talking to a camera, but I guess I don't really care. I don't give a crap, right? So yeah, I was in the military, spent some time in a tent, a two-man tent, and those things sucked. They got wet. We were out in all kinds of weather conditions, mostly cold, wintry conditions. And I was quite a bit younger back then. You know, I joined the military back in 1986. So it was easier for me then on my body as far as it goes. So I want as much comfort, creature comfort, as I can get. But at the same time, you know, I want to have the adventure of being out in nature, because I love being out in nature, and I'm discovering more and more the older I get, the more I like being out in nature and just enjoying the fresh air and the outdoors and things like that. So fresh air, right? At least I'm not smoking. Don't judge. So here's the game plan. The game plan is to slowly start acquiring camping equipment. I need to look at getting a tent. Now, I've been told that on getting a tent, it's always better to get if it's one person, you want to get a two-person tent. That way you have room for gear. And I know they're really not super expensive, so that'd be the first thing I work on. Any recommendations that you guys have that have some camping experience would be greatly appreciated on that. The next step, of course, is getting a cook set, something, a burner that I can make coffee and heat up food and things like that. Maybe cook a meal. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? You know, watch me burn a steak or destroy some chicken, things like that. I may cheat and get some of those, like, just add hot water meals, those adventure meals or something like that the first time out. We'll see. Depends on what I can do. But before it gets too cold, the game plan is to get some basic equipment, a pad to sleep on, a sleeping bag, and a tent, and go out and just do it, right? Let's find a really good spot. For those of you that live in Texas, thank you very much, by the way, for your suggestions on some lakes to go to where they have camping. Also, the idea of cabin camping has not passed me by. I didn't ignore that. Thank you for that suggestion as well. That might be something I might be able to
talk my wife into doing, you know, roughing it in a cabin, so to speak. But my idea of camping also is more along the lines of you've got to be able to pitch a tent and start a fire and cook some food. So that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to work towards that here, and hopefully before it gets too cold, we can go on a little adventure together. I think it'd be fun. Tell me what you think. I think it'd be good.
You know what I hate worse than anything else? I hate people that are mean to dogs. Yeah, this guy took off now. When I was walking back up after we had our little camping chit chat, this guy is walking two dogs. One's a larger one, one's a smaller one. I don't see him now. And his little dog was not on a leash, his big dog was on a leash. Well, I was walking sort of by and I saw him coming up the trail, so I decided, well, I'll kind of steer out of the way because I saw the dog wasn't on a leash. That way, you know, he can control it better. And this little dog started barking at me, which, you know, dogs are going to do, right? Dogs are protective. And he proceeded to start to beat the crap out of that dog. I said, hey, take it easy, man. Dog's just protecting his master. Guy looked at me all scared, shocked that I was talking to him. What a dick. Sorry, guys. That just ruins the mood when I see stuff like that. I cannot stand people that feel like they've just got to have power control over everything, and the little dog was just yelping. I should have filmed it. He saw the camera in my hand, so maybe that's why he decided that it wasn't a good idea to push the issue with me, but sorry guys, that one pissed me off. Anyway, I digress. If you have an animal, man, treat it right. You're the one that took the dog out with no leash, dumbass. Anyway, we gotta shake that off. So yeah, guys, that's the game plan. I hope that you guys like that idea. Any suggestions, comments, keep them coming. You guys are already suggesting lakes I can ride around and stuff like that with camping, so I think it'll be awesome. It'll be a lot of fun. Go home, get some coffee, make some breakfast, and enjoy my Sunday. Thanks again for all your comments. If you guys like what I do, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I want to grow the channel as much as I can and share as much as I can with as many people as possible. I do appreciate y'all. I appreciate all subscribers that watch. I appreciate casual viewers. But you know, on YouTube we have this analytical thing that we can look at, and it shows that like 98%, or not 98, but 89% or something like that of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So hit the subscribe button if you like what I do. I sure love doing this and appreciate you guys coming along with me on my journey. More motorcycle stuff to come, because before I go camping and do all that fun stuff, I'm definitely going to do an oil change. I just bought new tires on this about 2,000 miles ago, so I'm not worried about that, but we'll do some chain maintenance, we'll do some oil change, we'll do air filter change, we'll get the bike running in tip-top shape. But in the meantime, you guys have a most excellent day. And always remember, like I always try to say, or I try to remember to say, it does not matter, guys. It Doesn't matter what you ride. What matters is that you ride. Now take me 66 for me and my shadow. We'll talk to you guys real soon.